Hey students, how are you? Good morning to all. Welcome to my channel Guru Kripa Physics Academy. Students, in this lecture, we will learn about the errors in the power of physical quantities. Okay, in the previous lecture, we had studied about the errors of the product, errors of the division of physical quantities. In this lecture, we will know how to determine, how to measure the error in the power of physical quantities. Okay, so students, you know that let this is the square. Suppose the length of the side of this square is L. Okay, so what will be the area of this square? You know, the area of this square will be L square. Okay, so this L is the physical quantity. After measuring the length of each sides of this square, then we can find the area of this square. Okay, so here, but L is the physical quantity, and here power is having of physical quantity L. Here power is 2. Okay, so in the measuring of physical quantities, we can do any mistake or carelessness. So here in the measuring of length of the sides of a square, here error occurs, and now in finding the area of this square, then error will be increased in the area of the square in power, because here power is there of length. Okay, so we will understand it how to measure the error in the power of physical quantity, any type of physical quantity. Okay students, let this physical quantity capital A. This A is not area. This A represents the physical quantity. Okay, and this physical quantity is represented by Z. Let me show this. Z equal A. Okay, and the power of physical quantity is, suppose that is N. Now forget this value. We will discuss about this. Okay, now let in the measurement of the physical quantity A, here error occurs del A, then what will be the total amount of the physical quantity A? This is error. This may be positive or negative. So the total amount of this physical quantity which is measured, this will be A plus minus del A. This is the total amount of this physical quantity which is measured. So the total of this physical quantity will be represented by Z plus minus del Z, and the power of A plus minus del A will be N, because we are considering about the power of the physical quantity. Multiply this value by Z and divide this value by Z, then it will become Z plus minus del Z. Okay, and in the right hand side here, multiply by a to the power n and divide by a to the power n to a plus minus del a power n. Okay, now multiply this z inside the bracket, then z will be here, and inside the bracket z plus minus del z upon z, and in the right hand side we can write a to the power n, a plus minus del a power n upon a power n, and this step can be written as a to the power n, and the power of this value is n, and the power of a is also n. So we can write it a plus minus del a upon a and whole power n. Okay, and it is equal z plus minus del z upon z. Now it can be written as z upon z plus minus del z upon z equal a power n a upon a plus minus del a upon a power n. Now z will be cancelled by this z, and here a will be cancelled by this a. Then remaining part of this equation will be z inside the bracket here 1 will be there, 1 plus minus del z upon z, and in the right hand side a to the power n, and inside the bracket 1 plus minus this plus minus and del a upon a and power n. Okay, but a to the power n equal z in the previous step we had taken, then this equation will become z 1 plus minus del z upon z equal, this is equal to z, so we will put here z and 1 plus minus del a upon a power n. Z will be cancelled by this z, so the remaining part of this equation will be 1 plus minus del z upon z equal 1 plus minus del a upon a power n. In this whole equation, del a is the error in the physical quantity. Okay, and this del a is very small value. Okay, and here we are dividing this small value by greater value a. So the value of del a upon a will be very small, and this value will be very small than 1. This one, you know, by the binomial theorem, if 1 plus x to the power n is there, and if x is very small than 1, then the expansion of 1 plus x to the power n is equal to 1 plus this power n comes in front of x, n and x. This is the expansion of this. In the case if x is very small, 1. In the case of this value, here 1 plus minus del a upon l is there, and power of this value is n. Okay, so we can expand this value by the binomial theorem, because del a upon a is very small than 1. Okay, so we can explain it. So this equation become 1 plus minus del z upon z equal, the expansion of this value will be 1 plus minus and power comes in front of this value. So here will be power n and del a upon a. This is the expansion, okay, of this. Now 1 plus minus del z upon z equal 1 plus minus n into del a upon a. 1 will be cancelled by this 1. Then we will get plus minus del z upon z equal plus minus n into del a upon a. This plus minus will be also cancelled by this plus minus. So here remaining part del z upon z equal n into del a upon a. And you know that del z upon z is the relative error in the total physical quantity, and del a upon a is the relative error in the physical quantity which is measured. Okay, so this is the formula of relative error. Now we can find the formula of percentage error also. So what will be the percentage error? The percentage error will be relative error into 100%, and here n into del a upon a, that is relative error, into 100%. Okay, so this is the formula of percentage error in the power of physical quantity. Okay, I hope you to have understood this derivation, and to understand this more clearly we will solve some examples, then we will get proper. Okay, in this experiment, if the error involved in the measurement of a side of a cube is 10%, what is the maximum possible error in the volume of the cube? So firstly, what is given? This 10% is given, and what is this? This is the percentage error in the measurement of side of cube. Side of cube. Okay, so this is the percentage error, and you know the formula of percentage error is relative error. Here let the side is L, then the relative error of side will be del L upon L. This will be the relative error of the side, and if here we will multiply by 100%, then this is the formula of percentage error of the side, and it is given equal 10%. Okay, we have to calculate the maximum possible error in the volume. So what is the formula of the volume of cube? The volume of cube is denoted by V, and it is equal the cube of side. This is the formula of volume. Okay, so what will be the formula of percentage error for the volume? It will be del V upon V into 100% equal, you know that this power of the physical quantity comes in front of the relative error. So here power is 3, means here will be 3. And what will be the relative error of the length of the side? It will be del L upon L. Okay, and for percentage error here will be 100%. Okay, so this will be the formula for the percentage error in the volume of the cube. So on putting the value of this percentage error in the side, so the percentage error in the volume will be del V upon V into 100%, and it will be equal 3 into the value of this is 10%. So here 10%. Okay, or the percentage error in the volume will be equal 30%. It is very simple example of the error in the power of quantity. We can take another example. Look at this example. The error in the measurement of radius of a sphere is 2%. What would be the error in the volume of the sphere? What will be the solution of this example? Here 2% is given. This is the percentage error in the radius of this sphere. Okay, this is the percentage error in the radius of the sphere. So you know that radius is denoted by R. We are representing here by capital R. Then what will be the formula of the percentage error? in the radius, it will be del r upon r into 100%, and this is equal to 2%. Now we have to find the error in the volume of sphere. You know that volume is represented by V, and here sphere is there. So the volume of sphere will be 4 upon 3 pi r cube, where r is the radius of the sphere. Okay, so what will be the formula of the percentage error in this volume? So here will be del V upon V. This is relative error. And now we will multiply it by 100%, then it becomes percentage error. Here 4 upon 3 into pi. In the measurement of error, no role is there of this value. Okay, so the percentage error in the volume will be, here power is 3, so power will come in front of the relative error of radius. So relative error of radius is del r upon r, and in the percentage here 100%. So this is the percentage error in the radius. Now on putting the value of this here, the percentage error in the volume will be 3 into the value of this is 2%, or the percentage error in the volume will be equal 2 into 3, 6%. So the percentage error in the volume will be 6% of the sphere. Okay, understood?